Hi, crazy old guy again. How do you like the new shirt? Got it for Christmas? And the hat? Had some folks tell me that it might be a good idea to wear a disguise while doing these things, and I thought the hat might help make it a little harder for them to identify me when they show up at the door. One of the bits of information I picked up while lobbying on the money issue down at the old Gold Dome here in Georgia a few years ago is that each year the legislature publishes a list of all the bills they passed during the session. It used to be called the Legislative Summary, probably still is, and your state probably publishes one as well. I was absolutely fascinated when I opened the first one I came across. Right there on page one was the following verbiage. I'm paraphrasing. Quote, no determination has been made as to the constitutionality of any of the legislative acts summarized herein. Close quote. That statement was signed by the Legislative Counsel, their lawyer. This typical CYA behavior by politicians who think the Constitution is the Atlanta newspaper is fairly regular, routine. Bottom line, if anyone thinks these guys have one eye on the state and national constitutions as they mess with your lives, you'd better think again. And if you believe something they've done violates the state or federal constitutions, well, you can pony up a few $100,000, hire one of their lawyer buddies, and take it to court. Neat, huh? Now you know why the lawyers have all the dough. One of the not-so-funny experiences I had while mucking about down there was the night several of us were invited to one of the many lobbyist-funded and euphemistically named hospitality suites. Legislators are invited to come by after the session ends each day to eat, drink, and make merry, mostly drink. As we walked down the hallway of the fashionable Atlanta hotel where this particular suite was located, we followed two young freshman legislators. They were slowly sauntering and talking as we closed in from the rear to within earshot. One turned to the other and declared, and I swear on my sainted mother's grave this is true, quote, this is fun. It's kind of like spending your own money, but it's not really your money, close quote. Then they both laughed. Our late friend Larry McDonald always applied a three-way test to every spending bill before him while he was in the House. 1. Was it a constitutional function of government? 2. Did we need it? 3. And could we afford it? Clearly these guys, and most of the clowns in D.C. and almost certainly your state capital, had never heard those words. When we got to the suite to which we'd been invited by the member who supported our issue, we were almost immediately and very curtly told to leave by another member who outranked our friend. Wouldn't do to have ordinary citizens overhearing the deals being made. If you're someone who doesn't think elections have consequences, please think again. Or better yet, just stay home. Until next time.